What's up, gang? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Yeah, we finna put some of these timelines together so we can see what's fully going on with the footage. What's up, gang? Y'all come in with your thumbs jack. Yeah, Tregang got a lot to show y'all. Now, alright, I want to show y'all some things. I want to show y'all this. December 17th, 2018, a year and a couple of months after Kenneka Jenkins' death. They said she arrived 1 o'clock. Other visitors complained about noise and powerful marijuana intoxicant coming from the room. Martin reported her daughter disappearance to the hotel 2:30 a.m. She reported the disappearance of Kenneka Jenkins at 2:30 a.m. Now, if you really think about it, how everybody came in at 12, 15 minutes after Kenneka arrived, they didn't want y'all to put this together. Remember Irene came in at 11 something? Then she left, right? And came back at 12:51, round about the time they got the first noise complaint. CC and them leave out. These girls roam down the food court hall to the elevators while they come back in. They walk from the elevators, went down, come up the lobby stairs, out this way to the food court hall, come all the way around, and now they want to show Kenneka coming in at the same time. They right here. So mean this at 12:11 and this at 12:13. Now we know the other camera that showed this right here, Kenneka was not close to Shemaya like that. But in the paperwork, they said who was in this area. Then they say it was a group of girls and another guy and another guy. Boom. Now, if Kenneka came in the lobby, they heard he right here, she coming in 12 something, and bam, she gets snatched. Cause now look how the surveillance footage show on this camera right here. And look how it showed this camera right here. So do you see the two qualities in the cameras to this? Y'all getting it? Look at this image in the lobby and look at this image in the lobby. So look, if he here somewhere in this area and they somewhere on the outside of these lobby doors, right? And if she would have got snatched, according to the police report, it would be him. It would be him because did the paperwork say when Kenneka entered the lobby, I go to it. You know what I'm talking about? I think I might need to go to it. But look what the camera's showing. So Kenneka got snatched in the lobby. Bam, 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 bam. That's why you never seen her in the lobby. Boom. So now you got Irene finna walk. Like she was right there up under the camera. Irene got to be right here when Kenneka got damn it snatched. All right. Bree automatic. Go to the restroom. Automatic. Go to the restroom. Boom. 12 some. And they arrive. So when they arrive, 146 with the baby mama. Keep this in mind. The police interviewed Mariah. She said she saw Kenneka smoking the bud. Now we already know that's a lie. When it comes to domestic violence charges, her and Mariah had to have some kind of altercation because it was a domestic abuse going on in the room. So when the police were asking them what was going on in the room, they was all like, "No." So look, all these people you see, they took their statements. T.Y., P's. Did they take the statements of the red hoodie back girl? And what about the three girls right here? I know T.Y., Tanasia, Peas, and Mariah, Scarla, Irene. Now look, so if they were made up to the room by 12:40, right? Kenneka there with other niggas and stuff like that. So now Irene got to go live at 1:36. And so when she went live at 1:36, we already see Kenneka was already in distress. And Monique for pressuring her to drink. And he said to enjoy yourself. So at 1:49, you got these people getting off on the elevator and looking for cameras. Because they trying to match it up with this. All right, we got them coming in. Since they know they're going to the elevator, skip the scene when, you know what I'm talking about? Just say the doors never opened. They went to the room. So they used the 149 footage right here and try to make it look like all these folks on the elevator and you only see these two motherfuckers. So look, 149. Bree go out the door. Other people coming in. See a lot of commotion going in. They running in and out all the way to when Monique was talking about me and Kenneka about to come outside. All right. Somebody worked in the staff, knew that she was finna be down. So look, you got them leaving and finna come back in. So they went outside to meet up with somebody. It's when you see Bree leave. At the same time, Kenneka supposed to be on the elevators. Right? So it's a fact that she left with Bree, Cece, Mike, Monifa, and Shemaya. But let's go back to this. Miss Teresa reported her daughter disappeared to the hotel at 2:30. Now Miss Martin called that motherfucker at 2:30, and I'm looking at this. So from my understanding, Miss Teresa knew Kenneka was missing and called the staff, Bree Lee, with Mike, Cece, security go upstairs. The cleaning crew leaves out this kitchen. According to the documents, now they finna go, AKA clean the Caddyshack restaurant. Right? So both of these people right here, it's the last time you finna see them on the camera. According to the paperwork, they finna be in the Caddyshack. That's the last place you see them go. Where? He going to the Caddyshack. He watching out at the door, 2:30, right? Miss Teresa calling that motherfucker. So Miss Teresa calling that John. Then you got him in there He coming out the kitchen and they coming from that area. So when they were going out the side, if he was, if he was, if he went out and was looking what was going on outside in the parking lot, just like when they ran out there, right? And you got them coming in, now they leaving. Boom. Like all the females is leaving except for Monique and them. While a number of other dudes coming in. Bam. Look how the boys on this side, the females on this side. But hold up. 2:30, Jenkins was wandering out into the hotel and left her cell phone upstairs. The hotel surveillance footage revealed that Kenneka walked it downstairs. This according to the lawyer. So check this out. So when they knew she was missing, right? You see the staff right here with the red jacket. We already know how they would communicate. Now we got more groups of boys working with the staff, right? Then it's supposed to be an AKA Kenneka lookalike. Right? So look, that means she didn't even get off the elevator at 3:25. She got out really on 2:40 something. Right? Now check this out. So that means, is this the reason why she popped up at the ramp? Is this the reason why this camera right here don't show her getting off on the elevator just like the other guesses? You see what I'm saying? Oh, I'm pulling that paperwork up because look, cause right here, I got all this shit pulled up, right? You know what I'm talking about? Look, let's go to this paperwork. Now, these the court documents. September 13th, Kenneka entered the guest as a guest at the hotel, right? And look, I highlighted. She entered the hotel completely comprehended without incident. So why would they even mention that in number 10? Without incident? So that means that when we actually seen her got snatched in that lobby, they said she walked in there without an incident. So they saying don't even believe what we saw on the footage. Watch this. On the night, 2:30, Kenneka Jenkins left on the ninth floor and was last seen by her friends at the time. Boom. Hold up. So that goes back to this. You see what I'm saying? Now that go back to this. You add these documents. She was last seen by her friends at the time. On information believed prior. Look, they saying prior to 2:30 a.m. on our September the 9th. Look, they saying 2:30 on or about September the 9th. Damn, that's kind of funny to put that, ain't it? Ain't that kind of funny that they put it like that? There were multiple notifications to Crown Plaza, Capitol Security Guard, regarding the room where Kenneka believed to be. So look, When they saying prior, then you go to Miss Teresa report. She reported her daughter missing at 2:30. That Kenneka left her cell phone upstairs in the surveillance footage that she had walked down stairs in an obvious disordered state and was last seen by multiple staff members as she walked towards the freezer. That means we got kitchen workers on the cameras. This the last place you finna see him with the red shirt. This the last time you finna see him on the camera. Boom. This when you see him going to the kitchen and he finna be last seen going to the caddy shack, kitchen area, dish room. So all this went on 2:30, right? So this means this 30 minutes after the fact that Mr. Reese like shit, calling these folks, review the camera, and look what the camera's showing. Now look, watch this. Let's go down. Matter of fact, I need to go to her. And let's watch this game. Now check this out. This at 12. This the same time when Irene look. If he running, and this 12:54, right? So that means, like what I said, you got Irene coming back in at 12:52. See what I'm talking about? So Irene come back at 12:52. So look at this. And keep this in mind. The camera's so chopped up and screwed. Now y'all see how they got French K coming out the room? You see what I'm saying? Now look, boom, he already on the move. So it was something going down 30 minutes before she was coming out the room. Meaning that if Irene live stopped at 1:42 and they trying to get Kenneka out the room, right? Boom, okay. Friends Cave already on the move, right? All right. Now this time, look, when I was matching the times up, we already know when that time skip, we already know what was going on. Something was going on right in that time frame. Cause if it skipped like 30 minutes, you gotta think for 30 minutes, like what could be going on in 30 minutes on this camera. You know what I'm talking about? So look, everybody on their phones, they been going live. Now we see Peas and them getting off on the elevator at one right here. 149 right here. Now go back to this. Now they in the parking lot. Just like Friends K said. So the whole time he come from the parking lot. Bam. This is a person of interest. They got him in the police reports. They got him all through the police reports. So when you look at this person, who could this be? Was they were meeting up with him outside? Now look, if they were meeting up with him, cause we don't know what his title is, but he's in the police report. And he coming from outside. Friends K coming from outside. Boom. Then you got Bree Bree and them leave Miss Teresa making the phone call. Now Friends K finna go where? To the room. Boom. Now look. Now here go the kitchen workers. Right? I'ma tell y'all something. If they was in the same kitchen with Kenneka at the time, when she walked in that kitchen, y'all see how the time skip? Look at all the time skip after the fact. Watch this. See, it's at 2. Look, y'all see that? Look. Boom. Now look from right here from this angle. Boom. Watch this. And in the time, yeah, the time skipped on that one. Now look what he was doing. So when Franz K was getting in instructions, when he ran on the elevators, they cleared it out in the kitchen. Cause look at this camera. Ain't it a coincidence? All the cameras skip down there at the same time. So look, after 2:30, look, after 2:30, time skips. Watch how long this just finna stay. Look, boom. So when you go back to this, she walked down this over the stage. Martha sure the staff captain security coming with view the footage and the camera. And they fell in a timely manner. Right? All right. So that means we don't know what was going on for a whole hour on the lower level. On the lower level, right? So look. So all the cameras are on the lower level. And look where every day going into now. Somebody informed them that the lower level camera was off. Cause look, and boom, now they want to say she got off on the elevator. But clearly right here, she was last seen by her friends at 2:30, and there were multiple notifications. And at 2:30, Crown Plaza and security company have knowledge. There were too many people in the room that Kenneka Jenkins was to believe in. Right? 14, 2:30, neither Crown Plaza or a security company who have instruction knowledge of danger and impermissible conduct in the individual in the room. Whoa! So look, that means when you go to this shit, they still covering up for the employee. Cause why would you turn the cameras on where the employee work at? Look, look when the time skip. Now you mean to tell me all the cameras happening just to cut off in a location where a body finna be in the next hour? So look, so that means they didn't even show they wicked deeds what they were doing down here. But they just showed everybody else on the cameras, right? Yeah, look. This evidence of proof of charge right here because they tampered with that time skip. And when they tampered in with the time skip, it really actually exposed. Because when it's time to watch the camera and look at all the other cameras, now I'm missing them. That would show you the truth. So all these time skipping, and look where they all skipping it. It's gonna have to be in this route. All it is the same fucking route. So if they skip this camera for an hour, right? For an hour, right? For an hour. Now look at him. This at 2:37. Look. Check this out. Look how the way he acted. 2:37. Oh shit. My bad, y'all. If y'all couldn't see the time, but y'all got it now. Now look, they had to turn this camera back on because he had to go down there. Now, if the kitchen worker was down there at 3:35 to 3:37, 3 minutes later, he walking down there in the break room. Right? He been down there for 2 minutes. Decided he take the Escalade back up. Now, everybody knows that work at the hotel that the camera is off on the hotel because the red dot ain't go beyond. Now look, this said 250. Now he know the camera is off. See that? Now he got to dip off. When he dip off, now you finna understand this time skip right here. He got his walkie-talkie, left in front desk, and boom. So while the friends upstairs, you got the staff down here preparing this shit. Look at this. Boom. Then if he look when they cut that man could have ran anywhere in that hotel. Because I know how long he was gone. He was gone for at least 10 minutes. 10 minutes is to be a long time to be gone from the front desk, right? Look, he's still on the walkie-talkie. You know what I'm talking about? Boom, 313. Look, y'all see he kind of frequent with the work, right? Now keep this in mind. Boom. Now y'all see that? He slid the key card to the side. You know what I'm talking about? Slide it over there to the side. Let's play this shit off, right? I don't think he doing no work that's involved his job. He doing a lot of copying. You know what I'm saying? It's like he keeping track of something. Boom, look. Throw that shit away and put the key card right there behind the phone. Now you got the key card, you hid it behind the phone. So it's still gonna be there. Right? So if Miss Teresa already called the hotel, so they already knew that Kenneka was already missing. So boom. He back on the security walkie-talkie. Let's see who finna pop up. Okay. Once he get on the walkie-talkie, they on a different frequency. Now, walkie-talkie, they gonna have two walkie-talkie, one for security and one for the employees with the security too on there. You know what I'm talking about? Security gonna have their own channel, their own flip church walkie-talkie. But they gonna need the hotel walkie-talkie too to communicate with the staff, kitchen workers, maintenance men, and all this. Because the maintenance men gonna have to call security to come and unlock certain doors and shit like that. So look. Now we got that key card at the desk behind the phone. And he made a key card to go to what? So now, hold on, y'all. My bad, y'all. So look. So y'all see his tight communication with the staff at this point. Now you see him on the communication. Now look on the screen. You see he got the screen pulled up. Boom. Now think about all the time skip that was in the kitchen. Now this is the time when the camera's finna cut on, right? You got the show getting off on the elevators, walking down there, you know what I'm talking about. So look, but the court paper said this. Watch this. Check this out. If Kenneka got off on the elevator around about this time, and then the court paper clearly said that she had walked, the video camera revealed that she walked it downstairs. She walked it downstairs. So that means, look, so that means when she was last seen by her friends and was mentioned about Tucson, Miss Teresa Marr was assured by the Crown Plaza, meaning she spoke to somebody. That the hotel and the security company would check all security cameras in footage. That's when they started deleting footage. Risco already knew the mama been calling her. So Risco started deleting footage and shit. Next thing you know, you start seeing the friends start getting on down, right? Since Miss Teresa calling up there, now everybody want to leave around 3 something. Now these folks linked up with the hotel and really exposing themselves to what they were doing that night, right? Now look. Then when you go down, she was seen walking down the stairs. So that means don't even think about this elevator footage. That's when she popped up at the ramp. Know what I'm talking about? That's when the cover up started at Tucson. Because that's when they cut the cameras out at Tucson. Why would they cut the cameras out right at the same time? Miss Teresa calling the hotel. And then look at this. Payow. And keep your mind on that key card that's behind the phone. Now look, that's the lady took Miss Teresa to the 11th floor. And France K said the camera did show her. Now look, he finna go down. But while he got the elevator, look, see that? Watch this. France K finna come back. Now you see Man walking in the lobby at the top, right? And he coming from outside. Boom! What do them keys go to? That you got to put it in the envelope and hide it behind the phone, and friends came mysteriously know where to go pick it up at. Look at this shit. There it go. At a time with Man in the lobby. You see that? So the whole time, what the court basically saying, these people knew and had her on surveillance footage the whole time. And they knew where she was. Her and the friends. And the staff. You see what I'm saying? This your proof right here. Look at the strange behavior just took place. Look, I got it from this angle on this phone. He grabbed a walkie-talkie, right? And this when Kenneka supposed to be getting off on the elevator. Now you see that? Man, these folks, man, look, these folks knew everything. Now we know they knew everything. Look, now you see he hitting the panic button again. Criminate. And this entire look. So that means when he gave them the cue call that everything was straight, that's when you see her popping up at the ramp. Out the stairs. This could be the camera when they said we got video of Kenneka coming down the stairs, walking disoriented. So meaning she was already missing for an hour and popped out from right here. So that means we actually don't even know when she got off on the elevators. You see what I'm saying? So they had to put 2 time stamps on there. They knew she came up missing at 2 something. Right? In the beginning, when they released it at 2 something, they had to backtrack and be like, oh shit. Because we got to release the other footage and we got to knock a whole hour off. Now look, you got this going on. And see, look, they had to show this elevator footage to connect it with this to make it one solid route. Like, yeah, she got off right here, then you gonna see her coming up here. No. We don't know when actually she got off on the elevator. But I know one thing. This when she was walking down to that basement. Now look, eyes closed, but her eyes open on this footage, but her eyes closed on this footage. Right? Now you finna determine what time she got off on the elevator. At 2 something. When she got off on that motherfucker with Bree Bree. Cause we don't know if she got back on the elevator. And went back up. And then they got off on the 11th floor. Then moved it to the 6th floor. And then, goddamn it, now, since they already got the elevator footage, now you can show her popping up at the ramp. Boom, boom, boom. You see what I'm saying? Now you got her popping out that motherfucker. And that's why we see the parking lot lights go off. What time in the parking lot? 3:35. 3:35, Jack. So that means when she walked down here to the basement area, boom, and Bree Bree mysteriously come back, while Kenneka allegedly finna make it outside in the next 2 minutes. If they got her going in the freezer at 3:32, that means she had to fight her tackle for at least a minute or 2 in the parking lot. For you get the response from the security. Uh-oh, we make a connection. And Bree Bree just left out of there. Boom! Kenneka's in the basement somewhere. Now you got everybody coming. That's why they said this. Kenneka was last seen by the elevator on the 9th floor where the surveillance camera were installed in you properly working order, she observed. At 2:30, Kenneka was last seen on the camera entering the kitchen through the employee door. from the doors downstairs hallway. Between 2:30, Kenneka was last seen by her friend, and 2:32, she was last seen on camera in an abandoned kitchen where she appeared on surveillance footage the whole time. Now check this out. Now look, we see the friends, and we know Kenneka is with the staff at this point. Cause look how the staff was on the move, right? Y'all see that? So she didn't get off on the elevator right here. That's when he hit that panic button. That's when Man and them come in. He grabbed a key card. Right? We got to focus on the ramp part. Did I put it in here? Because this ain't the time she got off on the elevator. Now they got to show the lady getting off on. See, now look, y'all see the time? Boom, watch this. Now this is exactly how they showed their footage. Time skip an hour. Boom. That's when he hit the panic button and Kenneka coming out the stairs. Now look at her walk now. How that gonna pop up like that? See that? You can clearly see. You can clearly see this shit. She even looked toward that way where the stair was, and that's where Man supposed to be. Right here. Look. Man right here trying to get to where she at. And he right here that he can actually see down the goddamn stairwell. So she right up under him. Know what I'm talking about? What's up, gang? Yeah, shout out to the new people in here. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, y'all come and like, share, and subscribe. Thumb the video up and put Tregang in the algorithm, Jack. See what I'm saying? Y'all thumb your boy up. Now look, you see the communication they got with the staff. Kenneka down here. We seen, so when Kenneka gets off on the elevator, this is why you see her eyes closed. See this, right? Boom, boom, boom. She walking in the kitchen. Boom. Go to the place where Man was trying to go. Then she had to turn back. Cause Man, look, if Man ran in the lobby down there 20 minutes before Bree, then Bree leave out the kitchen, come through these though with Man. You don't think Bree seen Man somewhere out here? All right. So Kenneka make it to the kitchen 3:32, and now the parking lot going off. And then everybody go to where she was at. And keep this in mind. When they were showing everybody going back here into this kitchen, right? Everybody going into this kitchen. Man was just trying to get back there. He finally made it back out there. Now he talked to Mariah and them. Now Mariah finna leave out the front door, right? But guess what? Guess what else y'all finna see Mariah at? If they walk out the back door, why they walked all the way around the building and was seen later in the parking lot? You see that? Everybody to go on where she at. So that's why when it came to this shit, that's why they said, yeah. She was seen last seen by her friends at 2:30. They never did say the friends separated from her. On that footage, I believe it was somebody that we with Kenneka there the whole time, and that would be Monique. You see what I'm saying? And that would be Monique. They said it never separated. So they let you know that everybody knew where she was because they going to the kitchen area. Now they got to protect the friends that went in the kitchen area and they staff at the same time. So when they go to here, they say if they would have seen them, if they would have seen the footage. Look, they said if they would have seen the footage and reviewed it sooner, her entering the kitchen and locating her would have prevented her death. And you know that security watched that footage. They watched it. They got it. She was last seen entering the kitchen on surveillance footage where she passed several hotel personnel. We know Kenneka was outside at 3:35 in the parking lot. So you got to come this way, boom, and this skipped 30 minutes. So that means if it skipped 30 minutes to 4:04, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Look where everybody at. So go to 4:04, boom. Oh shit. They everywhere now. Boy, they swarming that area now. Look, they swarming that area now, y'all. Boy, they swarming that area now. So boom. Since you got all these people close to the area. All right, get ready to cut the cameras out. They over here. Cut the cameras out. Boom! 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Boom! Go back to here. Look where everybody go to. Look where everybody going. Mm-mm. Oh, shit. 30 minutes. Damn. Boom. Look like they cleared the kitchen out. Look who you got everybody out now. Look how the hotel mysteriously on lockdown. Look how the hotel mysteriously on lockdown now. Ain't nothing moving. But them. Payal, Jack. They got it all on lock. So look from 4, then go to this. Look, they said the security should have assisted her. That would have prevented her death. Payal, they just admit that one of the security will with Kenneka. Payal, think about Travis Burke punk ass. Payal, the doctor's son from Ed Alderman. Payal, so when you read these documents, look how they carefully choose their words. Payal, you see what I'm talking about? You see that? It make a lot of sense. So why would they say after last being seen from the room, Kenneka Jenkins was visibly in disorder and died in need. Defendant walked through their employees. Security should have assisted. So that means security was on the camera too. Just like they said in the beginning. They were like, yeah, security seemed to walk the hall but really didn't think nothing of it. You see what I'm saying? Then when you see, look, when you think about the freezer keys, when I show y'all the incident about the freezer key, watch what they say about this. Several double walk in with the hotel, but locked it and sequenced for them from accessing from General Public. Now, if she walked in there and 2 hours later, the lawyers said they got proof of somebody locking Kenneka in there. Look how they put it like this. So they saying in so many words, when we lock the door, that was to from the public, so the public won't go back in there. Yeah, that's what the lawyer said. The lawyer said the security failed to assist her as she walked by these folks. That's why when Larry Rod was like, yeah, it was other people in the kitchen. I can't say they made eye contact because they wasn't in the same frame. That's another excuse. That's just another excuse to form another lie. The hotel, the thing, you know what I'm saying? General public all time, double walk in the bed in the kitchen, hotel, stickers faded and released, and a lot of magazines, you know what I'm saying? My bandit was used, and all coolers and the temperature, you know, and stuff like that, right? And then look, and it's funny, they started their investigation at 3:20. p.m. because Rosemont requested video surveillance footage from Crown Plaza. So now look, they got access to the footage and they had to pick up where Crown Plaza left off at. But now you're going to need the police to actually make it look good since they was involved with the shit, right? So at 3:20, 4:20, 5:20, 6:20, 7:20, 8:20, 9:20. So they had another 7 hours to talk over, go over the footage, do all their investigation, snapping the camera, her in the freezer, freezing the time on the watch at 9:15, 9 o'clock at night, taking pictures of the parking lot at 8 something, right? So look, Leonora talking to the police in the lobby, round about 8:30, 9 something. Then they kicked him out the hotel around about 9:30 to go on 10. Now they got an employee walking in that's unidentified in the kitchen but failed to discover her. And when he went in, 2 hours later, the employee found her. See what I'm saying? Everybody knew, the whole staff knew where she was the whole time. That's why you never see nobody change shift and leave that motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? So when you think of this and then think of all this, Mark continued to search for her daughter and reported her disappearance to Rosemont after 12 p.m. the same day, right? Later that night, an employee walked it into the freezer where Kenneka had been since the night before. So he walked in the freezer. Did he just open the cooler door? Did he just open the cooler door? I'm quite sure when he opened the cooler door, he opened that freezer door too. Right? The employee too failed to see her. And Jenkins was not discovered 2 hours later, which she has already frozen there. Notice they don't want to mention this as Bill Mary Caddyshack. But in these court papers, okay, ABK, Maury Brother Caddyshack, alright. But why you gotta give it a nickname? You know what I'm saying? They just saying like Rosemont, aka Bill Mary Caddyshack. So if this Bill Mary Caddyshack, then who really owned it? It look like CT and Corporation still own this shit. And it look like Lester Arnold is the, you know what I'm saying? He the head man over this shit, just like David Friedman is over Crown Plaza and the F&A real estate. So they read, oh man. So do Bill Mary own the motherfucker? Or who he partnership with? You see what I'm saying? Now this puzzles me right here. So that's why you got. So he partnership with CT Corporation System. So these people funded him and donated to him then. So they got something going on to be partners in a little ass restaurant like that. I mean, what they invest again in a restaurant so goddamn little. So that means when you look at the case, Crown Plaza hired a security company of Rosemont police officers that, oh shit. So they threw a party. She ended up in the hand with Capital Security Company. So did Bill Murray put in a little money to make this shit go away too? You know what I'm talking about? To protect his business, his wealth, his sickening, whatever he got going on. So that means the alderman had to rescue. The alderman got to save him, the Capital Security Company, and David Freeman. So the alderman got the power to rescue these people through running it through Chicago Police Department that he used for his bodyguard. You see what I'm saying? So I'm tying all this shit up to a goddamn ring around this motherfucker. Cause when you go to this the most criminating shit that I ever had to put together. Cause look at this shit. Man, look, not only to save his son, cause he ain't got no choice but to save his son. Cause if he don't save his son, guess what? If he go down, Rosemont got to go down. Crown Plaza got to go down. They got to come up with something and saying, well, we know the truth that your security guard is actually a police officer. So now when I think about that crime scene, that's how a crooked cop would cover up a murder scene. You see what I'm saying? That's what exactly looked like to me. Cause if he was just a regular security guard, just never had like no police, he just a security guard. He wouldn't know nothing about all these techniques. You see what I'm saying? These people had time to wash the body, fix the hair, cut the hair, you know what I'm saying, stage it. Then you see in the police evidence even giving away. Cause you taking crime scenes of a body with shit missing out of it. You got shit present in one footage, one camera with evidence, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me see. So look, this round about the same time, she getting beat up in the parking lot. That's when you see Monique and them finna come down there, right? Because according to somebody, they got her back in the building. They saying that's how she really got back in the building with the help of Monique and them. That's why you kept seeing them running in their parking lot. Now look, if Kenneka getting beat up right now, and the lower level cameras is off, all the cameras off in the kitchen. Only thing rolling is these two front desk offices and the lobby. And food court hall do not run consistent like this. So boom, he come back 5 minutes later. Look, y'all see that? So he was missing when she was getting beat up in the goddamn parking lot. You see what I'm saying, gang? That's when he leave again. Watch this. He leave again. Grab a walking talking. Now, this how long he was gone when you got him knocking, trying to see where the fuck he at. Payow! Payow! You got a problem if you left the front desk and you got customers attending now. You see what I'm saying? Not only they seen the footage, but they just made themselves accessory to murder. Boom! Now look where everybody go. Think about the time skip in the kitchen. Boom! That's where they knew where to go, Jack. Hi, y'all. Now look how everybody's separating now and going to where she is. And then look, that would explain why Mariah down here in the fight woozing too. You see that? And they posted her right there by the office door. Now they're gonna need key cards to get into wherever she was at. Something, you know what I'm saying? Because he just automatically just giving them cards now. See what I'm saying, y'all? Hi, y'all. Yeah, now we got them, guys. See that, y'all? Look. Now y'all know what he watching. Man, this could be the part when Kenneka really finna lose her life, y'all. We don't know. But we gotta watch him. Now that's fucked up. Miss Teresa already called, and these folks seen the camera. They've access to murderer now. Now they accessory to murder. And then look, this show proved that she with the staff. And they made the friends come in the location. You see what I'm saying? Cause even though they did it, they needed them folks, you know what I'm talking about, to help pull it off. Cause they didn't say nothing. Nobody interested in looking for her because they already knew where she was at. Look how they moving around now. There go another white man. Now look, So look how intense it got. Now watch this. The security lights going off in the parking lot right now. Cause that's how I'm caught up on the time. Cause I can't show you the parking lot, what's going on right now in the parking lot. But the lights were going off at 3:55. The lights went off at 3:55 again. So it's something still going on in the parking lot for security had to come back out there. Now he back on the walkie-talkie again. Now watch this. Now you know he communicating with the staff about Kenneka. Now look, guess who showed up when he got off on the walkie-talkie? The dude. And he finna give him a card. Everybody got a card that was in the group. You had now one card to each group. Boom, now you got Friends K. Now y'all go back the other way. But we know he ain't giving him direction. Look, you don't need a card to get in here. Now you see none but the friends and the staff. No guesses, no nobody. You ain't see a guess yet. And look, the red jacket got a coffee cup right now in his hand. Man, look. He's so nervous. Look, he's so nervous. But he ain't get nervous till the fight went down. Cause before the fight went down, I seen y'all what he was doing before the fight went. You see how he moving now? Watch this. Now look. Now they finna go to where she at and he watching everything. So this 7 minutes later, when security again light was flashing at the security booth. And remember, Zach said he's got picture of the security guard that he got from outside. Now look, first he said he couldn't find them, but now he got a picture of them. You see what I'm talking about? When he was talking about, yeah, we couldn't find security, where did they go and all this old shit. Look, gone again. And we know they finna make the call to Mr. Reese in about 25, 35 minutes. I mean, about 30 minutes. So look, if BB been knowing, if they knew this all the time and they helped these folks, look how they played Mr. Reese. Look what they doing on the footage and watch this. And you gonna understand why she got the call at 4:34. So that means we go back to this shit. So when we go back to this shit, this is what he got to be looking at. Man, check this out. If you still asking who killed her, man, you better watch the footage and catch up. You see what I'm talking about? Cause watch this. You see he on the phone, right? That's the video tech app on the phone. Now we know he watching it. But keep this in mind, Kenneka still got to be alive. Cause Franz K said she was still shallow breathing. So not only we know security actually did it, but now we got the security name. So it ain't no point. It ain't look. Be honest. It ain't no mystery who actually did it. I really want to know who helped the security guard. Cause you know he had to have his security team around him. So you got to think about what was Straight Drop at, King Rob Neil. You see what I'm saying? Here go the timeline. If you can't see the timeline on that job, it's 407. It's 407. Now look, this could be the moment when she about to take her life. We don't know. But we gonna go back off his action. Bree coming back in a hurry. And she on the phone. Nobody didn't call Miss Teresa yet. And they been looking for her for 2 hours. Now check him out. Look, if you look at his expression, boy, it look like things finna get ugly. I honestly believe that if the tension is rise at this point, I'm thinking everything is boiled over at this point. Hi y'all. Y'all come on in with your thumbs, Jack. Share and like the video, gang. You know what I'm talking about? There's too many people in here for them thumbs to be looking kind of funny. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. What's going on? You know what I'm talking about? I appreciate the cash app too, y'all. You know what I'm talking about? Now look, when you start doing shit like that, you already know it's finna get real. It just done got real. Boom! Now you hitting that panic button now. Boy, it done got real now. And man, and this could have been This could have been when she really, you know what I'm talking about, in that pool area. Cause check this out. When you put her in the freezer, you gotta clean up behind yourself. So this 30 minutes after when she get in the freezer, right? Intact in the parking lot. So this a full 30 minutes that you seen none but a genuine rush going on through these people. Now watch how he finna come back. Mad and shit, right? Watch how he gonna come back mad, slamming shit. Fresh K leave out the office. This is at 4:19. The phone ring. It's a quick call. He looked at the screen. Bam. He got it up. Whatever's on the screen, he already got it pulled up. So now he got to go to work on the screen, right? Oh, y'all see how I'm reading it through the book? Boom. Now you got your sensors on the screen. Now Monique and them coming out. Now, boom. This the part. When she did her hands like that, I believe that's when they knew Kenneka was gone. Cause look how Monifa acted now. She knew Kenneka was gone at this moment. Now he got a slight little grin on his face. Cause I'm quite sure he telling her, man, what y'all do to her? You know what I'm talking about? Man, how y'all gonna kill her like that? Now look, this when P talking about they were about to get into it with the staff, and they were talking about they were gonna call the police on us and all this shit. He was trying to calm them down, and then Irene said she was at the front desk with them folks when they was arguing, saying, "Yeah, P about to fight the staff and them and shit." So what that footage is? You see what I'm talking about? So what that footage is? Now look how nervous Ty is. They got to play it all cool. Y'all know them nervous smile. Now look how quick Friends K came back in. Look how Shemaya got her arms around her fucking mouth like, oh my God, I just can't believe this shit. And she got her eyes locked on the front desk. Look at Monifa. You see that? Now look how he fumbling. Keep this in mind. She back there in the pool with Lenny, Risco, Macho, Travis, Juan. Look at all them staff that she with now. And look what everybody else said. The gang missing. The dude that went to the pool, they missing. Look at all the group of boys, they gone. It's like they took the party somewhere else in the hotel. Get out the room and meet me down in the basement. Payow! Payow, Jack. Now don't that make sense? Cause that's where all the boys went. So now watch him. He looking at them while they going down the hallway. They finna call Miss Teresa about 10 minutes later. See that? He on the walkie-talkie with security again. So look, while they down there, right? So they downstairs in the basement. Gotta find out the way how to get up back to the freezer without them being seen. So look, this when I believe they got to move the body to the basement and to the kitchen. Now look, everybody on lock. You ain't see a hotel guest. Look, I don't think these hotel guests is right here. Cause he got his eyes focused on them, her and his wife. You see that? They focus on what they doing. You know what? If you say we doing nothing to embarrass ourselves, then it sound like you got some enlightenment there. It sound like that you know something that we don't even know. So is you gonna is if we is we so if we embarrassing ourselves, help us out with the truth then. So we won't go down this direction. Sound like to me you got some tea. Unless you trying to troll. Mm-hmm. I just want to see if he gonna answer that question. Cause that's what it sound like. Y'all suckers and bury yourself. Y'all don't know what the hell you talking about. So yeah, I'm all ears. I want to hear this shit. So talk to us, Abdullah. God damn it. You know what I'm talking about? Abdullah. With a name like that, you better be an Iranian, goddamn. Let me find out you black and got that name. If you black and got that name, that means somebody whooped your ass in jail. They whooped your ass to the promised land like, yeah, this shit ain't for me. My name ain't Snoop Snoop no more. Shit, call me Abdullah. Abdullah Thunderbolt, you know what I'm talking about? So look, now look how intense it's really getting now. So they finna call Mr. Reese in exactly 5 minutes. Now exactly 5 minutes. That's when they finna. Don't that make sense? Don't that make sense when they actually finally put her in the freezer? Won't it make sense that that's when they'll call Mr. Reese and saying we can't find her? You know what I'm talking about? Now look, they talking about it. He doing odd shit, you know what I'm talking about? And keep this in mind, it's evidence in that trash because he had wrote down a whole lot of shit off that John. You know what I'm talking about? Boom. And that's when we get the freezer key. Pow, Jack. And then look at the time. Watch this. I'm finna pull it right back up. Remember the time skip in the kitchen? You see what time? Boom. Watch this, y'all. Boom, the time skip. But when the camera cut back out, it don't stay on for no more than 2 minutes. So it's gonna cut right back off. And we already know where everybody is in their building at certain time frame. Boom! 443. Look. Boom, boom, boom. He on his way to get the freezer keys. Pow! He on his way to get the freezer keys. Yeah, buddy, you got to get on out of here now. You gonna get on about this job now, man, because it done got hot. That's why Monifa and them kept checking their desk and looking up under the desk. Cause everybody was like, why they keep looking up under the desk on top of the desk? Ain't nobody gonna be up under no desk. Ain't nobody finna hide nobody in no office up under no desk. But they let you know she was looking for them keys and they come find that motherfucker. Yeah, Abdullah quiet. He gotta talk to the peacemaker now. Be like, Lord, please, Tregang spot me out. Lord, please, you know what I'm talking about? Guide me from the spirit of death. You know what I'm talking about? Cause he finna flame me up. Yeah, he finna flame and roast the shit out of me. You know what I'm talking about? I should have changed my name, goddamn it, to Abdullah yeah, they ain't nothing but a black nigga with an Iranian name, talking about love, peace, and a bottle of hair grease type shit. Yeah, he so soul power, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, he probably got a big ass beard, he ain't combed in years and shit. It's nappy. You know what I'm saying? Now y'all see that? Look, y'all, see that? Flies me and shit talking about, yeah, I'm an Iranian and a Mexican. Lying like a motherfucker. Cause you wearing them folks shit. I don't know. He might be the real deal. Let me take some of that back, goddamn. You know what I'm talking about? But that nigga changed his name to Abdullah. He must know something. You know what I'm talking about? He must know some of that Abdullah language going on. You know what I'm talking about? What's that Abdullah? That sound like some shit I said. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Trey Gang, come on, give it to me more, man. Give me more pumps. And next thing you know, I reach my cat and you see what I'm talking about? I started speaking that language then. Toes curled up, feet balled up, you know what I'm saying? Look like fists. Man, I got my feet balled up like they finna throw hooks and jab with these motherfuckers. You know what I'm talking about? Had me in there pumping on your ass for a minute and next thing you know, I'm reaching my climax, you know what I'm talking about? Slobbing at the mouth, screaming, Abdullah. You know, Abdullah. Now look, y'all, here go Friends K's statements. This the letter that he wrote me. And then when you go back and you read this shit, it's finna tell you exactly what happened to her. You know what I'm talking about? So, all right, gang, listen up. What they said, what French K said. Now, I read this letter many times, but every time I watch the footage, I got to go back over again and over again just to refresh some memories. You know what I'm talking about? So he said the detective then took his statement. Now let me just go down here. There were parties on the 9th, 11th, and the 6th floor. The 11th floor where the word crossing guys were dressing at. So now we see the gay girl with the trans dude in pink. Now, I don't know if that's the boy or not. I can't say that. That's what they said. You know what I'm saying? That's a train. I don't know what that person's gender is. But it got to be some. That person was at that desk all day long watching the front desk. And then stayed on Frank's K while he was down there like they were distracting him. If she wasn't distracting Frank's K, somebody behind the office would. You know what I'm talking about? So look. So when he said he went to the floor, hit the cush, and they were drinking alcohol now. Listen, he talking about the noise complaint. So he was like, can y'all go back in the room? Because the hotel policy, man, y'all loud in the hallway and the marijuana smoke bothering the guests. So they said they'll turn the music down. Right? That's what Irene told him. He said he went inside the bathroom where everyone seems to be smoking. So why would everybody would be in the bathroom smoking? You see what I'm saying? Why would you be in the bathroom? You got a big ass room right here. You supposed to be, you supposed to be standing on top of shit, smoking, blazing in a nice style. Cause I know I would. If you have some goddamn Gucci man playing in that motherfucker, guess what? You finna see me standing on all them folks shit. Bitch, turn up, bitch. Yeah, yeah. Hit that blunt, blowing little smoke, little zeros out my mouth with the smoke and shit. You know what I'm talking about? You gonna see me shaking hands, number gang signs in that motherfucker. Like, I wanna know what Tregang is. Cause that handshake mighty long in a motherfucker, you know what I'm talking about? Then they watch it too long, they get nervous like, oh shit. He shook that motherfucker 2 minutes and still going. He got to be a goddamn a general or something in this shit. That's why I got big ass muscles in my arm. They come from shaking these games in my hands and shit. You know what I'm talking about? That's how the way we show our love and shit. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, like most niggas. You know what I'm talking about? You know, like them niggas like pat niggas on the head and shit. Talking about good job and all this old shit. No. Shake my hand and make this shit real fancy. You know what I'm talking about? So look. And then he said that when he went in the room, he didn't even look suspicious because the girl was on the bed asleep. And she had all her clothes on, and the room looked normal. Now, I would really think something was going on. Everybody was in that room, in the bathroom, to be smoking. Because somebody had to give them, look, check this out. Check this out, though. If you in the room and they communicated with the staff member. So somebody gave friends K the crew to go up there, and somebody tipped the friends off to make the room look normal type shit. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm talking about? Nah, y'all, I ain't in no game. I'm in the game, but it's for the Lord. I'm banging my set for Jesus, goddammit. You see what I'm talking about? I'm banging for the Lord. Now look, gang, he said when he sprayed himself down with cologne and stuff, he immediately took the towels and the bed sheets and went back upstairs and to prevent the smoke in the hallway. And he said he didn't even write down the incident report when he went back down there because nothing didn't happen. He didn't think nothing had happened. He said the room was still looking normal. But he said he not sure where to start at. But Risco got the app on the phone. And he can see them cameras from his phone. And he responsible for turning them judges off. So every time you see that time skip, we know that's Risco turning it off. Because guess what? The security told us and gave us a name. So check this out. Risco turned the cameras off while Travis had Kenneka. Okay. And Lenny was I want to say, he was already in the place of entry. He already was in the pool area. Meaning that, damn, Lenny, do you got keys to the pool area? You see what I'm saying? Because you're assistant director beverage manager. And I don't think you're going to need keys to the pool area. But you got keys to all this shit. You see what I'm saying? So look, and then make it so bad, right? Look how deeply they messed up. They knew this letter was telling the truth, gang. Cause look how it revealed it on the footage. All right. He said, I'm not sure. Hold on. He said he don't know where to start, but an hour or two later on the ninth floor, because we were watching the motion camera inside the office behind the front desk. They clearly mentioned this. When they say it was cameras, that were installed and used. You see that? Number 19, where camera was installed and used and properly working, therefore, she was observable. Know what I'm talking about? Then you go back to this shit. Now, when you go back to this, he said, We were watching the matter. Risco got a videotape on the phone. He turned the cameras off. The girl came outside room 926 with two friends, meaning she left out with both Shamaya and goddamn it Monique. Even Chestermore made a post and said, damn, on dog, was I the only one seeing both of their ass drug that girl outside? Both of them need their ass beat, right? So look, the two friends went back inside after a short conversation, and that's when the guys in the hoodie grabbed Kenneka and pulled her inside the elevator, right? Bam! I was not sure what floor they got off because the elevator was empty and I went to go ahead to the 9th floor. What? And then when you go to this shit, right? When you go to this shit, 2:30 by this time, Kenneka Jenkins had wandered into the hotel where she left her phone upstairs. Hotel surveillance video footage revealed that she had walked it downstairs in a obvious disorder. So when you go back to this shit, last seen by the friends on the 9th floor, well, it was probably you. And then you got friends came right here saying, I returned to go down. Look, he said they went back in. I'm not sure what floor they went because the elevators, they were empty when I go head up on the 9th floor. I seen two friends and another girl walking the hallway. I asked what's going on. They said they were looking for their friend. Again, I said it's against the hotel policy to be looting in the hallway. But they kept walking around. So I returned downstairs and told Risco, friends are missing inside the hotel. He was looking very nervous and tried to radio Lenny for an assistant, but Lenny did not respond. All right. I viewed the monitor and saw her getting off on the elevator on the 11th floor. And with the guys in the hood and go into the cross-dressing room before the camera was turned off. So Risco following the friends and turning them cameras off, following them, covering up for them. The cameras on the 9th and 11th floor were turned off at this time. Yep, I know why now. Apparently they was using the stairs to remain unseen by the camera. That is only the way they can go upstairs. Go from upstairs on the 11th floor to the 6th floor where she again saw on the monitor before they cut it off. Somehow. Pie y'all. Y'all see what I'm saying? Now everything match up what he telling everybody. So when you actually watch it on the footage, you like, damn, it's really playing out the way the fuck he's saying it. And then look, he said, I ran to the elevator to head up to the party on the 6th floor. And a big guy in a black hoodie answered the door. X is the girl wearing black inside the room. And he quickly replied, she left with some friends. Hoodie guys headed home. So after when the guys snatched Kenneka and took her to the room, they left. It's like somebody paid them to snatch her. They paid Monifa to snatch her. Keep in mind. So that means this gang is working with somebody in this hotel on the police force named Travis, right? So he said, that's when I felt when something wasn't right. Nobody knew where she was at that moment. I didn't go inside the room, but I had a gut feeling she was still in there. I said, okay, thanks. I returned to the lobby and I go outside to search the parking lot. Things got crazy because I get a call from Radio Lennon to come to the pool area quick as possible. And I couldn't believe my eyes, what I saw when I walked in there. The girl was unstable, laying on country beside the pool after being pulled out by the staff. So that means the staff was there in time to pull her out the pool so she wouldn't even drown. You see what I'm saying? Ain't this some kind of satanic ritual shit going on? I don't know. You know what I'm talking about? But look, y'all. This, cause we seen went to the pool. We seen this play out. Man, I wish I were right there. Cause man, I wish I were right there, man. Maybe that night would be different. Maybe that night it will be different for her. Cause now I seen all her friends play her with the help of staff. Even if she would have ran, she wouldn't even got far. You see what I'm saying? She wouldn't even got far. Just imagine you in a hotel room and you trapped in the room, you scared to leave out the room because you know they on the other side of the door. You know they gonna get on the elevator with you. You know everywhere you go, you know these folks finna go. Just like what Monifa said, them niggas kept following us. But no, they ain't kept following y'all bitches. You know what I'm talking about? They weren't following y'all. You telling them that you were following them. You see what I'm saying? You were following them motherfuckers. You see, I can see through this shit, man. Man, look what their friend's Cage said. He searched the parking lot. And then look, we know we're going down in the parking lot. Cause he said this is where things got crazy because I get a look. If you see the security flashlights, security headlights go off at 3:35. He radioed Lennon. Lennon radioed him and tell him to come to the pool. And he couldn't believe what his eyes see when he went to the pool because she was pulled out the water. Her lip inside her mouth was bleeding. Her head was bleeding in the top of her hair. Meaning they had to cut the hair. Her clothes was gone. I really felt like someone blanked her in her. Or multiple people did. Because it's pure signs of struggle. Sound like it's still with Travis with the security guard. Uh-oh. Hi, y'all. Check this out. Because that means Travis didn't even have that much time with her in the room then. To get his turn or whatever the case may be. Because he got access to the pool. So that would explain why he secured it and he got access to the pool like French Cade do. Because look, French Cade made it to the pool. I saw socks and coins on the side of the pool and chairs had been moved out of place as maybe if she was on it or bent over on the table. Look who in there. Lenny, Risco, Juan, another security guard, were standing around her before Lenny and another manager. So we got Risco and another manager with Lenny, with Juan and another security guard. Then with Travis. That's the whole team of security. and they in the pool. And day one pulled her out. Now you got DNA on. Now you got DNA on your security suit, your boobs, hair fibers, blood. Now you contaminated with the body with your DNA. So he said, when Linda and the other manager went upstairs to the room to go get the friends, he was instructed to stay by the pool along with Juan to make sure nobody didn't come in to see her laying there. So he asked Juan what he knew, and he told him the guys beat her from the parking lot back to the patio area. Right? Remember, he said, remember what Frank Cage said when he went to on the sixth floor, when he seen the dudes grab it, they went to the crowd dressing room. Then he seen them again on the camera heading to the room on the sixth floor when the cameras cuts off. So now they moving Kenneka around that moment. Boom, 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 boom. Because I don't think soon when they got Kenneka in the room, they just immediately got her naked. No. Because there's a lot of shit going on and a lot of movement in that hotel. Because keep this in mind, they don't want y'all to know the guests still walking around. They just can't go to the lobby yet. So look, he told him the guys beat her from the parking lot. Now keep in mind, he just say he covering up for the other security guard. So he said, when Travis beat her up, I'm gonna just say Travis' name since his name was put out there. Since Travis beat her up from the back parking lot to the patio area and somehow entered the pool area, stripped her and raped her with a broom in the ass, threw her in the pool, and left the hotel. That's one story. Now I see how Juan covering it up for him. Now they really fucking with Franz Kane now, right? One story. She was still alive because her breathing was very shallow, but she couldn't move. The friends came into the pool area and I noticed one of the girl's shoes from earlier this evening, and nobody looked surprised after laying there. After seeing her laying there. So that means if Lenny had to go get the friends from the room to come in, look, if he went to go get the friends and tell them to come to the pool of a murder scene. Oh shit! So that probably was the extortion come in there. So look, then he said, friend came, look, he said, then Lenny told everyone to leave except for the friend, and that's when the cover up began. All right. Because the hotel didn't want a murder pit inside the hotel because they just received a large donation from sponsors, partners, and the Caddy Shack was to set to open a few months later, sure to bring in more money. I walked back to the lobby to gather my thoughts when I was alerted to meet the friends by the back dock entrance. Over by the Caddyshack restaurant, Lenny had the maintenance guys. We know who the maintenance guy was, the red shirt, and the other dude that was cleaning it. Had the maintenance guys and her friends put her in a trash bag to move her so nobody would see her. She was drugged through the visibility bar area, down the staircase, onto a car. They used the service elevator to bring her into the Caddy Shack freezer. Macho, another security guard, helped Juan and the friends place her while Risco watched on the camera and began deleting footage. See what I'm talking about, y'all? And we watched the shit play out on the camera. You know what I'm talking about? We watched this shit play out. It ain't nothing these folks can tell us now. I lived with this for 2 years and I know everyone won't believe me. But there's a secret society and an organization ran by the Royal Order Justice operating in Rosemont. Why is these the same Royal Order Justice known for throwing hotel parties, running prostitution rings? You see what I'm saying? Look how the story, look. Frank K know exactly what he's talking about because I got pictures of Masonic in a party in Rosemont. In that little room where the Caddy Shack used to be at. There was like a luxury, you know what I'm saying? It's like a little luxury spot. So he said they ran by the Royal Order Justice, operating in Rosemont. And some of their members work at the Crown Plaza, at Rosemont Public Safety Department, the mayor office, and the medical examiner office. If you're familiar who they are, that's why the village go to the extreme to protect the prostitution. You see that? Money laundering, organ harvesting, human trafficking, and other bad things they're connected to. This isn't everything, but I just want to share my side to help those who really want justice for her. I didn't kill her, but I also couldn't speak out to clear my name at the time because we all signed confidential form to not to speak about it. So guess who else admit they had to sign the same form French K did? Marco J. And he worked for security. He might work for the same company these folk work with. He might work for the same company these folk work with, but work somewhere else at another hotel or a restaurant or something. But he worked for the same company. That's why the medical examiner fucked the paperwork up. Look how the medical examiner popped up on the scene, the corner. After 4 o'clock, just to pick the body up. Let Mr. Reese see it on the way out. The coroner supposed to investigate the crime scene, just like a detective do. He supposed to be taking pictures. He supposed to be collecting samples. He supposed to be doing all this shit. Because it's his determined to tell everybody how she died. So look how it went to. If these folks ran by the oil road of justice, they working at the Crown Plaza and Rosemont police officer and the mayor office and the medical examiner office. That's your connection right there. Look, that's your connection right there. Since Travis fucked it up and he worked for Rosemont, now Rosemont got to ask Chicago for an assistant in the investigation. Because you don't want no outside cop to be doing no investigation if they don't know what's going on or what happened, if they ain't a part of this secret society, right? So they had to get all their Masonic brothers that's on the force and go and help them conduct this bogus ass investigation. So the aldermen come in there, you know what I'm talking about? Now I know why the police showed up with tapping the officer at the friend houses and shit. That was to intimidate them. Let them know they mean business. If you don't go along with this shit, you gonna die too. You see what I'm talking about? You back out, Dula? Appreciate you coming back out, Dula. You know what I'm talking about? Man, hit your thumbs up on me, man. You know what I'm talking about? Thumb me up, Jack. All right, now look. Then he said he had to sign a confidential form that the hotel just a small piece of the Stevens family mafia state. And I told y'all about his daddy. Look, he was socializing with the mob. The hotel bought the mob for these folks. I mean, the mob bought the hotel for these folks. The mob bought the casinos for these folks. You see what I'm saying? David Friedman owned housing where workers are required to live if they work for his company. He keep them upon a strict observation. And Lenny has family on Rosemont police officer as well. So we know, I found that I show y'all his brother, Lenny. Lenny Panoska and what's his brother name? Now I showed y'all him. He the police. And he got a history of beating women. He said, well, as David and Lenny worked with police, Rosemont police, to keep the real video footage from ever being showed to the public before it was altered and tampered with. The time were adjusted to fit the police reports. And that's why it took over a month to be valid somewhere else. Remember when Zach told y'all go to Periscope and download the footage. Y'all know who I seen a lot? The security guy. Y'all know who I seen a lot? The maintenance man. You see what I'm saying? They didn't release that footage till October the 20th. Periscope, that lady that bought the footage, released it the day after Kenneka funeral. Cause of why David and Lenny worked it with Rosemont to keep the real video footage from ever being showed to the public before it was altered and tampered with. The time was to adjust to fit the police report, and that's why it took over a month to be available elsewhere. I pray to God to forgive me, and I pray you all will forgive me as well. I feared death then, but nowadays to live a lie. You know what I'm talking about? So look, when you go back to this, what he just said, Miss Teresa reported her daughter missing at 2:30. She wandered off in the hotel and left her phone upstairs and was seen on surveillance footage walking downstairs and was last seen by multiple staff members walking towards the freezer. Security didn't prevent her from stopping and didn't contact her or nothing. And the hotel assured Miss Teresa Martin that they were going to review the footage in a timely manner to find Kenneka Jenkins. Man, now, Dooley, you still ain't even answer my question, man. You talking out the wall now. Now I think you can't get enough of Tregang nuts, goddamn. Shit. What I'm about? God damn. Man, sooner or later we gonna get it right. You see what I'm talking about? Sooner or later we gonna get this shit right. Then right here, 332, she walked past employees and they said downstairs hallway. They let y'all know they were going in the basement. They were going in the basement. You see what I'm talking about? Hi y'all, Jack. Hi y'all. Appreciate that, Kimberly White. I'm talking about. Appreciate you, Kimberly White. So look, then when you go to the timeline, what French K said, hi y'all. Look what's on the move. Hi y'all. Look at everybody on the move. Just like he said in the letter. Just like he said. So they want y'all. So one basically saying they beat her up right here. Them the one that beat her up in the pool. So these gonna be the dude with the hoodie that actually snatch her. It could be these. Somebody in this. It could be this group, or it could be this group. Because I believe this time really showing them coming in at 153. Because the reason why I said this at 153, because I got to go back to this elevator footage. If this at 153, now we got them and them on the elevator looking for cameras. Y'all, Jack. Y'all. Oh, I know how to unearth the timeline for y'all. You see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm saying? Y'all, 149. And they going clean to the elevator. Look, see that? Look, boom. Oh, it. Right here. So they'll be on that jump at 149. 155. And P was on that motherfucker 5 minutes before that. Boom! But yeah, gang, this is what I just wanted to show y'all. These. Then when I read y'all this shit, then look.
Like I told y'all yesterday, that was listening to my live, I have friends and family that are in law enforcement. And I have an uncle that works for the Federal Bureau of Investigations and for the DC Police and Maryland Police Department, okay? Secondly, I'm not going to put out nothing that I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. So don't come on here asking me to show receipts. If there was a video, I will put it out. I don't have a video of somebody getting arrested. Secondly, the person that's getting arrested, I think somebody ran their mouth and said something, and it is the guy that was at the party, in the hotel room with Kenneka and the young lady that's already been arrested for the fraudulent credit cards, she's already in custody. I'm not sure if she's running her mouth and talking or whatever, but they have her. Tolliver, we already know, is in jail. So yes, that shit is old news for the young lady who brought it to my attention. We all know that that's old news. He was arrested last week, Thursday, Friday, or whatever. Ain't nobody tripping off of Tolliver. Okay, the Tolliver needs to worry about Kenneka's brothers and them that's locked up and his friends. That's what he needs to be concerned about. I'm not concerned about him anymore. He's where he's supposed to be, regardless whether it was for the murder of Kenneka or whether it was for stolen vehicle with intent to sell or whatever the hell. He's no longer my concern. He needs to be watching his motherfucking back and not trying to pick up the motherfucking soap. That's what he needs to be doing. Like I also said, they're getting ready to arrest another gentleman that has to do with this Kenneka.
To make a long story short, y'all. Make a long story short. Everything she said was true. Cause they made the bag theory look bad. Everything that we seen, they made it look bad. You know what I'm talking about? But like how she was gonna say they ain't put her in no trash bag and all this. But now we know the truth, what they actually did. So she gonna be misinformed on some things. You see what I'm saying? Or she could be right about some things. Now I don't know the full context, but y'all can go watch this video. You can type it in. This is what it is. Killers arrested in the Kenneka Jenkins case. It's gonna be on her channel. Hold on, I dislike the video. Man, y'all see that? That's messed up, man. So this her channel, y'all. Y'all go to that channel. You know what I'm talking about? Hi y'all, Jack. Hi y'all. Yeah. So like I was saying, gang, you know what I'm talking about? Y'all like, share, and subscribe. I'm going to go live later on because I want to have an open panel. I want to thank all the new people that subscribe to the channel. I want to subscribe for all my returning people that be coming. You know what I'm talking about? And I like when the trolls show up too because you helping me out a little bit too. You know what I'm talking about? So look, I want to appreciate everybody, the love and the support. And Tregang gonna be back. Y'all know I'm gonna be back. And I'm gonna have some tea too. You know what I'm talking about? No, I'm gonna give y'all some tea. How y'all, Jack?